So you know I got to timestamp it, right? You know it. So it is August 14th, 2026, and it's approximately 1:28 p.m. on that eastern side. We done flipped the poles. It might be Western Gregorian calendar, but y'all know I don't know, but I know one damn thing. On that birth certificate or the certificate of live birth, they put our names in all caps. So that means that they were standing on business when they put our names in all caps. So I'm D'Amica. It's time for hashtag Lost Souls Tarot Cards. Our portals the truth. I'm about to open up some portals. We're about to reveal some truths. And as you can see by the thumbnail and as you can see by the title, Spirit says all her fault. And I was like, what? It's all who fault? What we talking about? So then when I typed it inside of Google, all her fault, of course, the TV show popped up, right? And then it made me want to pick up my vision board that I had already completed. Let me pull it on out. Yeah, hold up. Right? Look at it. And in the middle of my vision board, it has all her fault. So I was like, okay, Spirit, where are we going with this? When I put it in Google and I'm looking up images that inspire me to want to put it on my thumbnail, and of course, I share their description, their information in the description box. But what popped up was the thumbnail that you see. And I said, oh, Spirit, which way are we going with this? Okay, so grab your notebook, grab your pen. We also going to take a deeper dive into my little vision board here because I forgot to keep looking at it and ensure that whatever I put on here comes to life. All right, but I also want to share it with you guys. We're going to do a tarot read in regard to all her fault. What's all her fault, right? So grab your notebook and your pen. I'm going to go ahead and get this candle lit. I'm going to go ahead and get this incense lit. All right. By the way, the reason, okay, I'm trying to unclog my ear. It feel like it stopped up. You know what I mean? I've never been on an airplane, but I heard about how people's ears get stopped up. If you're on a train, if you're moving too fast or something like that. My ear is stopped up here. So I'm trying to get it to, and I was cleaning my ear out with alcohol. But yeah, Spirit says all her fault. Okay, all her fault. So let's see what's going on. And not what is good or bad. You know what I'm saying? What is good or bad? But this is what Spirit is saying. And again, when I typed up, I looked for images that inspire me. And that's the image that came up that you see in the thumbnail. So let's see what's going on in the energy of tarot. If you're not here for tarot, if you don't like tarot, go on, move on. What's up? MM-JU7EH. What's up, love? Oh, with the horns in the background. What's going on, love? What's up, Molly Alex? Molly Alex? What's up? Kai Watson, how y'all doing? I read the comments at the end. What's up? Who you? Anime fangirl? That's what that say. I'm getting better. I'm getting better, y'all. I think that say anime fangirl. All right, if you're here for tarot, welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going to jump into tarot here. But again, like Spirit says, all her fault, right? If you're new to my channel, if you're new to the frequency, all my tarot cards are handmade, right? With the power invested in me. So come on in and enjoy the ride. Before you subscribe, see if you want to enjoy the ride. Period. So let's grab on the tarot cards here. Welcome to the energy. Welcome to the frequency. I'm D'Amica. This is hashtag Lost Souls Tarot. Let's go ahead and give it a shuffle, and then we're going to give it a knock. And we're going to figure out what is all her fault. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. We're here with the Divine Collective. We're here with collective energy. We're here with some new energies. I feel them. I feel them. Welcome. Welcome. It's a few of y'all that's a little curious. A few of y'all that's a little shaken. If tarot or spirituality or tarot in general is not your thing, it's okay to move on. As you come on in and introduce yourself, be aware that this is a space where we support one another. There is no right or wrong, but we don't do those type of spam and messages and negative stuff over here, all right? So if you one of them type of energies, keep that way so I won't keep the energy coming your way. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get into these messages now. All her fault. I heard that loud and clear now, Divine and Spirit. All her fault. Let's get into it. Ashe. All right. All right, so what's going to come out is 3 storylines related to all her fault. Okay, so we're going to figure out what is all her fault. If something resonates, hey, something might be your fault, or something might be someone might be trying to say it's all her fault. You never know how this is going. You understand what I'm saying? Put your seatbelt on, enjoy the ride. Let's get into it. 3 storylines coming out. All right, thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. We're going to take the top 2. Ooh, I see some right here, but we're going to take these that flew out. And we're going to take our top 3. Right now, I'm looking at the Queen of Swords coming out, Libra energy for our first storyline. This energy is very honest, independent, principled, fair, constructive criticism. They give that, right? It says here, this might be an older, wiser female, but they might have this energy of the Queen of Swords. Just because it says Queen, you might got a ding-a-ling. All right, it's all good. So most masculine of the queens are seen as stern and emotionless. This queen here, again, Libra energy, it says here, this queen doesn't have compassion, but wants a connection on an intellectual level. They are going to look at all the facts before making a decision, and they're going to make judgments without relying on emotion alone. So this is the first storyline. Okay, y'all, second storyline. Give me a second. Let me move some things around here. Eight of Swords is coming out for your second storyline, right? So this is your Gemini energy here, okay? So this is talking about somebody that feels like they're trapped mentally here. Eight of Swords. What's up, air signs, by the way? Y'all coming out strong. So you got Gemini, you got Libra out here already. Aquarius, where you at? But the air, the element of air is out here. The intellect, right? The communication, right? So this intellect, but this individual is, or these individuals feel like the situations where they believe they have no options, they feel trapped. Mental restriction, and now it's like a victim mentality, right? So they're blaming everybody else, saying it's all her fault. You get where this is going? It could go many different ways. It could be all her fault, but this bitch over here or this nigga over here saying it's all her fault, and it's really their fault. Stick with me. So somebody is restricted. Eight of Swords. Third storyline. Here we go. Eight of Pentacles is coming out here reversed. We finally got some grounding out here, but it's not a good foundation here, right? So this is your Virgo energy, and this is talking about, with this storyline, it's talking about poor workmanship, right? Lack of focus. It's all her fault. Somebody's sloppy. It's a lack of commitment to work and skill build, right? Because they've been taking shortcuts, and this is what's been causing their meaningless work. All right, y'all. So again, I'll read all the comments at the end. What's up, Kay? What's up, Turkish? What's up, Molia? What's up, y'all? Anime, y'all still in the building? So now let's give it a shuffle again, and we're gonna rock out with our first storyline here. So our first storyline is talking about that What? The Queen of Swords. All right, the Queen of Swords. I wonder if squeen is a word. Squeen. All right, so we're starting off with somebody that's very honest and independent, right? So maybe someone is saying that it's all her fault. Whatever's going on, this energy is making judgments without relying on emotion alone. They're looking at all the facts before making a decision, right? This queen doesn't have compassion, but they want a connection on an intellectual level. Let's see what's going to go on with the storyline. I'm trying to get them shuffled here. Seems like they sticking together. It's all right, though. A story is a story. I'll be shuffling and playing with them, trying to make sure they shuffled. All right, let's give it a knock. We want at least 3 or more to figure out what's going on with this storyline here with this Queen of Swords. It's all her fault, but whose fault is it? Ashe. Libra energy in the building. What's up, Libras? Somebody's very balanced, okay? An older, wiser intellect here, okay? Thank you. Thank you. All right, so we got a few that came out, and we'll stop there. So we got the Ace of Swords that's coming out reversed. The element of air is coming out here heavy, okay? So this is talking about, with the Ace of Swords, is basically your element of air, the beginning of something, right? One's thoughts are confusing, they're unsure, and they are very chaotic at this time. It's not a good time to make choices. They have no clarity, which is causing failure. It's time to prepare to take baby steps and work methodically to achieve your goals. Something revolved around legal documents is brewing in this story here, okay? So somebody's also bored with their lifestyle. They're bored at work. They're bored in a relationship. They're bored within a family connection. They're bored at the fucking family games. I'm trying to tell you, they're just bored, but they're being warned, don't act on impulse, because somebody's going to be clashing with their partner here. Lay back and rationally think about your thoughts and your way through each step and stage. So now the Ace of Cups is coming out. It's all her fault. What's going on? Because somebody's having new feelings. Somebody is blaming this honest, independent individual here. Because somebody else is realizing that they're either with somebody or they're in a relationship, a partnership, an investment, and it's very chaotic. They're not sure here, right? And this is only the beginning of the feelings here. But then it's these feelings that's mixed in of new feelings, an emotional awakening. The element of water is here, right? That calming energy is coming. Love, the beginning of an emotional experience is here. The start of relationships and overflow of love here, okay? And it doesn't have to be you being actually involved with someone here. This could be, again, relationships. It could be an investment, a partnership, a friendship, a situationship. It could be you and a fucking cat or a dog. But somebody is having new feelings. They could be you and your projects, your investments here, right? But somebody's walking away here. So Seven of Wands is coming out here reverse. What's up? Leo energy, a fucking roar. So Leo's is coming out here. The energy of Leo is coming out, but very weak, right? This roar is like roar. Okay, so somebody's giving up. Yep, because somebody else is realizing that someone's being unnecessarily defensive. It's all her fault. You know what I'm saying? They saying it's all her fault. Like they being unnecessarily defensive here. And it's overwhelming. Somebody's giving up because somebody's being defensive, right? And somebody else is feeling defeated by the op, and they're not realizing they are the op. You versus yourself. It's always you against you. So they're exhausted from the constant battles, but they're steadily saying it's all her fault. It's all her fault. The star energy is out here. You can't blame the star. God damn, look at this shit here. This is crazy. Damn. So whoever walking away is realizing that whoever they got new feelings for, or this emotional awakening about, or this new love, overflow of love about, is sitting in this star energy. They're blessed by the universe, right? They represent faith, renewed power, hope, strength to carry on with life, okay? It says here, they hold with them all that they need for fulfillment. Their financial goals are met. They bring positivity within their career and love life with the rewards. It also says they have faith that their manifestations are coming to life. They remain courageous and fearless. Now the Seven of Swords coming out here. Somebody's starting to be deceptive and sneaky. They're trying to attempt to get away with something. Aquarius energy coming out heavy. There we go, Aquarius. Star energy was Aquarius. Here they come. Here come Aquarius. But this Aquarius energy is coming out. I'm not saying the zodiac. It's the energy of the Aquarius, okay? So somebody's sneaky and they're attempting to get away with something. And they're avoiding conversation through the clever tactic. Oh my goodness. So they're trying to use strategic thinking revolved around these lies. And then here come the Queen of Cups reversed. They ain't getting shit. Damn, they're not in sync with their emotions. Whoever is lying about it's all her fault, here's how it's ending for them. They feel restricted when expressing how they truly feel. They have bottled up emotions that can be damaging. It's a boiling point that they are reaching in the near future. For some, they have been too generous, neglecting their own financial matters. Cancer energy is in the building. They are a clingy partner or lover. Emotional exhaustion at work, in their relationships, in their homes. It's all here. And it goes back to that Ace of Cups reverse. It was only the beginning. Remember that? This is how it's ending. Damn. Queen of Cups reverse. God damn it, Bobby. Shout out to King of the Hill. All right, so that's our first storyline. Second storyline, we're moving on, y'all. We got the Eight of Swords coming on out here. All right, so Eight of Swords is here. Gemini energy. Second storyline. We got one more storyline to go. Then we're going to pull on our Oracle deck. 15 on a dot on that timer. So this is somebody that, or people, right? Because if I say somebody, there's a few of them. It's a reflection, right? It's all reflections off of lights here. So somebody is in that victim mentality. Mental restriction. They feel trapped within their mind. Eight of Swords is here. Again, Gemini, what's going on? Y'all in the building. So it's like the situations where they believe they have no options. Let's see what's going on with the storyline. Y'all know we got to give it a shuffle and give it a knock. I'm trying to tell you, I ain't even want to come on here, and I had to, I hate to say this, I had to force myself to stick to my goals. I'm pointing to my calendar over there, to stick to my goals, but something was really, whether it was me or the energies or whatever it was, something was trying to pull me back down to like, nah, bitch, take that nap. You know you like the rest, and yes, I do. But I'm like, nah, I got to stick to my goals, and we got some more shit we got to do, bitch, after this. After this. But I'm just saying, I had to push myself through. So there's energies that's trying to weigh someone down. They're feeling trapped here, right? And they probably want you to be restricted with them. But let's get into this. Oh, what fell down? We don't give a fuck. We're gonna put it back in and give it a cut. Let's knock and let's see what's going on. So somebody feel restricted in their mind. Eight of Swords is here. What's up, Gemini? They feel trapped. It's a situation where they believe they have no option. And because they feel trapped in their mind, you best believe they trapped out here in this physical world. Let's get into it. Oh, shit. Okay. Judgment is reversed. I saw that. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. Who is you? The Lovers is out here. Gemini, you coming back out here strong. Fire and Pluto is out here. The element of fire. Pluto is here. The element of air is also here. That's too many, Divine and Spirit. I'll take that. Thank you. All right, so let's see what's going on with this storyline here. So Judgment is coming out reversed. So somebody feel trapped because they're ignoring the call. But they're also blaming somebody else. And victim mentality. It's all her fault. No, bitch, it's your fault. Whoever you are, you refuse to forgive. And it's causing your postponement here, right? So it says here, self-doubt. You're avoiding an important personal calling, self-judgment, okay? That's what that says, judgment reversed. Then the Lovers is out here. By you avoiding that important call, you're blocking this union, right? Gemini energy, what's up, loves? How y'all doing? Harmony in a relationship, you ain't getting this, but you're watching others. It's all her fault. You watching somebody, whoever you are. You're watching them have the important life choices based on values. You're watching them have a meaningful connection, and you're watching yourself be drained of that because you gave it up. Because of your self-doubt, you ignore the call, beloved. Your refusal to forgive, beloved, your heart. We in the Leo season. We represent that heart, baby. The heart. Page of Pentacles. So how's this is going to end? Somebody, whether it's you who felt restricted, right? And you're watching this union. You're watching this meaningful connection. You're watching it be ambitious. You're watching them be focused, protected. And this ain't about sex, right? You're watching them grow outside of the physical, right? Aries, Taurus, Gemini energy. What's up, y'all in the building? Paige here. You're watching it. And it's fucking you up inside. It's all her fault. No, it's not, beloved. The moment we try to blame somebody else, you got to take a look in that goddamn mirror. You got to realize, oh, shit. Some shit might be other people's fault. But in the end, if you pay attention or if you let it affect you, then it becomes your fault. But it's like with this situation here, somebody pointing them fucking fingers and forgetting that them other fingers and the thumbs, the fuck? Well, the thumbs ain't really pointing back at you, but you got fingers pointed back at you. So you're watching them, you're watching these energies be deeply tied to the earth, to nature, to spirits here. It says here, in all its gifts, they are cherishing the body and they are extremely diligent with loyal ambition to make plans for their future. They are dedicated within any relationship they are in. They have big dreams, and you see that shit. Whoever you are, I ain't trying to come down on you, but this is the energy that's here. Or y'all see this energy around you. Somebody that you're seeing them use this energy to get work completed, right? The bearer of news that's connected to all earthly and material needs. All right, that's our second storyline. Let's move on. Third storyline, bring that ass here. Starting off with the Eight of Pentacles reversed. So that's talking about some energies out here that's very sloppy. Virgos, what's up, loves? Y'all in the building. So, but it's a lack of focus. They sloppy with a lack of focus. Excuse me. Let me go ahead and fix this on up. They taking shortcuts, meaningless work, a lack of commitment to work and skill build. That is what's causing their sloppiness. But somebody's saying it's all her fault now. Let's give it a shuffle. Let's give it a knot. Give me a second here. Y'all, meaningless work, starting off with the Eight of Pentacles coming out here. Oh, my boy, he on the road. So I don't know if y'all was here yesterday when I vocalized and was getting a little sentimental up on this joint on the live. But my boy, he on the road. He played football. He on the road. I was able to give him some money, so he's able to have some spending money for himself. He'll be back when the weekend's over. And I was able to assist the family that's assisting us with some financial compensation as well. So thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. We was able to work some things out. My boy's on the road. He's comfortable, and I feel safe with the folk that he with. I feel safe with the team in general. But yeah, back to the storyline here. So we're starting off. Somebody very sloppy, poor workmanship. They got they're lacking that commitment here, right, to their own work, and they taking shortcuts here. And I've learned that road. If you pay attention to my first book, taking shortcuts. I ain't got no goddamn page numbers. It's poorly edited. It's called hashtag Reverse the Negative. It's not on Barnes and Noble no more. It was self-published, but taking shortcuts. Now my work ain't meaningless. But I'm saying, be aware of taking shortcuts and being sloppy. So let's see how this is going to end out here. You can already tell somebody's blaming. It's all her fault. But they the one taking the shortcuts. Or maybe they're looking in the mirror and saying it's all her fault and not realizing they're looking at themselves. Let's get into it. Virgo energy in the building. What's up? I'm looking at Temperance is coming out here reversed. Okay. She ain't even have to fall off the deck. She was face up. Here I am. Somebody's out of balance. And they're causing stress and anxiety. Sagittarius, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? So somebody is not realizing, or they do. They definitely realize it now because this is present time. Past, present, and future is all in one. That's no lie. So this path is leading to turbulence. It's like the lack of long-term planning. It's time for them to reflect so they can have clear thinking because it's needed. But they got this all or nothing attitude, right? And it's causing them to have their work life be imbalanced. What's up, Anna Lucia? Saw that as you back in the building. What's up, Angel, Marley, Sharon, or Sharon? What's up, Kay? How y'all doing? They're taking a lopsided approach to their choices. And they're going to extremes over love, whoever this is. Talking about it's all her fault. That's like somebody else going for somebody else, man. Or not like that, but it be like that. You know what I'm saying? And trying to go inside the man's head and say that he's unhappy because his woman is making him unhappy. Situations like that. Going to extremes for love. Love spells. Sex spells. Food rituals. Okay? Gossiping. Lying. Manipulating. Let's see what else is going on with this Temperance reverse energy. Wow. Damn, all or nothing attitude too. They going to extremes for this. Who is you? Damn, thank you. Oh. We got a lot that came out here. That's too many. Let's see here. I'll take the first 4. The rest of them we're going to put back. All right, so let's see how this is going to end out. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. What's coming out next is your 5 of Cups flew out first. So they're experiencing loss, grief, disappointment. They're focusing on what has been lost instead of what remains. And they're sitting in emotional disappointment. For some, they're trying to process the mourning of their grief, the mourning of this loss. And grief can go several ways here. It ain't gotta be just somebody being unalive here. It's the loss of something, an investment, a project, a person, a dog, a fucking cat, a spider. It's the loss of something that's very imperative to somebody, right? Emotional attachment that they had to this. So now the Page of Pentacles is coming out. They're watching you have success in your health, education. They watching you receive this good news ahead, or they see it. Even if you don't see it, it says here, money, 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 money. That's what it says. It says this is about you. You are starting to go back into your childlike innocence here. You're very loyal. You're going to have success in business, or you already are. This is present time here. You're grounded. It's time to seize the opportunity now because you're young at heart. We have Gemini, Aries in the building, okay? What's up, y'all? Taurus, what's up? It's time to decide what you want and jump on it and now because the Ten of Wands is here. What's up, Sag? You have completed the circle of struggle. You have overcome obstacles by taking accountability for naive actions in the past. Your efforts are finally rewarded. A lot more responsibility, but you got this. The sole problem solver in your circle of family and friends you are, and it can be challenging. Don't lose control. Surrender what don't belong to you. Nine of Swords is out here. Gemini energy. Now they panicking. Whoever it is that's coming up against you, they up all night worried. And you ain't even... The thing is, you're not competing with nobody. So to say them coming up against you, literally they are. You don't even know this shit. Your spirit's fighting for you. Your ancestors fighting for you. Oh my God. And they sit up here. The trauma may be too shameful to share or confide with others. The questions are plaguing them. What could it be? What could it be? You know what I'm saying? They're wondering if people are saying it's all her fault. It's all her fault. They paranoid with this situation here. It is their fault. People realize it and they know. She knows. They saying it. It's all her fault. And somebody snitching like I don't blame them. You got me fucked up. The fuck I look like taking on some shit that's yours. Their hidden trauma is resurfacing. It's time for them to take control and go inward and focus on solitude or seek help. Because right now they're paranoid, they're panicking, and they're very distrustful. Geminis, what's up? The sun is reversed for them. Damn. This is depression, blocked joy, the dimming of their inner light. And it says temporary here, but I don't think it says here, remember? All or nothing attitude, going to extremes, right? Oh my fucking gosh. Difficulty in achieving their goals, lack of success. Woo! What a battle. All right, so we got through tarot. Let's get some final messages out in regard to all her fault. We're at 27:44 on the timer. Again, I had to put somebody comment below. D'Amica, go wash your ass. I still ain't even washed my ass, y'all. I'm trying to tell you, something trying to pull me down to go lay down. Oh my God, and I'm falling for it. What's up, Angela? What's up, Angel? What's up, Angel? How you been, love? What's up? All right, y'all. So let's see what's going on. Final messages are her fault. Of course, I got to pull on the Oracle deck because y'all know we got to get through it. We got to get through it. So I can pull out some more because we got a whole bunch over here that we ain't even fuck around with yet because we still fucking around with this Oracle deck. All right, thank you. And remember, I put all the ones that we use with the Oracle deck, I put them away in the trunk. All right, so we got to get through the Oracle deck so that way we can get through more archetypes and energies and damn, what I'm trying to say. Messages. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. What is the final messages? Thank you for getting me through this. Yeah, Divine Spirit said, thank you for getting us through it. I'm dragging. Damn. Red dragon, you mean? But yeah, I was dragging it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm here. We are here. I thank y'all for being here. And again, I thank myself. Because I was like, I could wait till later. 2 days later, I'll be coming up on this bitch. I missed y'all. Shit, it used to be a week, 2 weeks. Consistency, whatever you got going on, be consistent, y'all. Be more consistent. Fight through it. Push through it. Push through this shit. You could do this shit. But I have felt the pull, my whole household felt the pull on the energy. It might be the total solar eclipse. It might be the uh, the meteor showers that we receive. You know, those be upgrades, uploads, not downloads, uploads. Thank you, divine. Thank you, spirit. Ashe. You be ascending in your frequency and it makes you tired. And of course, the best way to regenerate your body is through sleep. Rest. Let that spirit get up out your physical body so you can rest. Let it regenerate. All right, final messages. Divine and spirit, thank you so much. Let's get into it. It's all her fault. Whatever's going on, I saw that. I see you too. Hold on. This one's flipped over. I see another one flipped over in there. Can y'all see that? We're going to take them too. Oh, all these flipped over. I find a message. Eight of Pentacles flew on the Page of Pentacles. This is the Eight of Pentacles reverse. So this flew on the energy of ambition, focus, protected, nourished. They're trying to siphon your energy because they're at a lack of quality. They're not prepared to shift. Virgo energy. What's up, loves? How you doing? Low skill, dead end job. Their tasks are more demanding. It's time to execute swiftly with great care in order to be successful in your outcomes because you have this energy, right? So you got these energies pulling you down that want you to have a bad reputation. They want you to be lazy, right? I told you something was pulling me down, whether it's myself. I ain't trying to blame all other energies because in the end, it's you, right? But you got energies that are being pushed your way that you have to alchemize. You can send it back. You can alchemize it. Whichever way you do it, it's still alchemizing. Whether you send it back or you use that energy and turn it into something beautiful, sending it back to me is turning it into something beautiful because when I send the energy back, I send a little spirit or two back with it. Back at you, bitch. Hey, yes, the fuck I do. Gang, gang. The fuck wrong with you? So anyway, we got do not avoid things as this could damage your reputation. This is causing neglectful relationships, low quality work, and overspending. The Five of Pentacles is coming out here. Reverse final messages about the all her fault. So somebody's recovering because somebody was lying or maybe it was their fault. But this is about their spiritual growth, right? Improvement in their financial situations is here. They've accepted the help. They've surrendered. Taurus energy. What's going on, y'all in the building? What's up? Yeah. Yes, the fuck y'all did. Y'all shifted. Whatever it is, whether it was all your fault or people were saying it's all your fault, you found spiritual help and wealth despite the lack of materials. You fought on. Ten of Pentacles is coming out here reverse. So for some, Virgo energy, what's up? Y'all in the building, heavy too. What's up? What's up? So for some, it is all her fault. She caused the family disputes, the bankruptcy, the debt. She's fleeting success. She caused this conflict over money. She caused this instability. She was breaking traditions. We warned her about their future financial status, that the problems and hiccups later on in life due to their faulty nature of an investment that they put time and effort in, that's why they have the problems and hiccups. They're not prepared to shift, okay? They've been placing too many bets on short-term successes, and it's time to take a step back and evaluate the situation and their actions. Six of Wands is coming out here. Leo energy. It's all her fault because she did that, and it's all her fault. She's stabilizing in all aspects of her life, all due to her. Now she's getting public recognition, victory, and success. She's managed to properly succeed in achieving all her goals. You damn right it's all her fault. She has harnessed the strengths and talents. She is successful. She has properly gotten out of a confused state of mind. This is about her career advancement, financial stability, and rewards. It's all her fault. And finally, the Four of Swords is coming out here. Libra energy. It's time to retreat, rest from the chaos and anger and pain. Whether it was all her fault or all your fault. It's time to rest Somebody's going to choose to withdraw due to the exhaustion, but beloved, you are still tender from the wounds that you've inflicted from the battle. It's time to nurture yourself, and remember, I'm proud of you, whether it's your fault or not, whether it's her fault or not. I'm proud of you. Somebody's going to withdraw from love and withdraw from their love life, but it will be with ease and respect because that they didn't truly love you. You're going to take a vacation. For some of you, you need a mental health day. You've been overthinking about money. Overall, we all need to reflect, meditate, ground, journal, prepare for the next battles, gain your strength and your clarity in quiet environments and away from current circumstances. All right, so that's our 3 storylines and the final messages. Who we going to keep out here with this? Nobody. I'm not keeping none of them out here. I'm just going to pull on the Oracle deck and we're going to see how we're going to go from there. Yep. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. Well, you know what? I lied. I'm going to keep the Queen of Swords out. She came out first. That energy came out first. And, hold on. I put her back. I forgot which one came out last. 4 Swords. Damn, Libra, Libra. All right, so I'm going to keep these 2 up here, right? Because that's the first and the last, beginning and end. I don't know where I'm going with this, but in the beginning, throughout that whole story, whether it was 3 storylines or not, in the beginning, it started off with somebody very honest, independent. They had fair judgment, objectives, and they were able to make judgment without relying on emotion alone. In the end, it's time for that energy to retreat and rest from the chaos and anger of the pain. All right? Nurture yourself. Take a vacation. Mental health day is needed. Stop overthinking about the money. Meditate, ground, reflect, and journal. Prepare for the next battles. I'm proud of you, and I love you, whoever you are. And just because it says Queen, you might got a ding-a-ling, especially in these worlds. Here we go. All right, so we're going to keep tarot to the side. We're going to pull on the Oracle deck. $37.18 on the timer. I'm looking at we control them. We control the moon. We control the moon now. The 144,000 frequency, but I did not. All right. I'm looking at Japanese in the building, but I did not. Article 3 is in the building, but I did not. I don't know what Article 3 is. We're going to find out today. We're already at a clean state, but clean slate. Ooh, clean state. We got a clean state out there? I shaded that. A clean state of mind. There we go. Whatever it was all her fault. It was all her fault. Whatever it was all her fault. The ultimate immense experience, that was all her fault. Exploring and telling people not today, it was all her fault. Supercharging your routine or helping others supercharge their routine, it was all her fault. Realizing that you deserve this season is all her fault. Someone that doesn't take no for an answer is all her fault. Someone who doesn't bend over to touch anyone's shoes, it's all her fault now, goddammit. You know that. Don't play that shit. Alright, we're definitely at a clean state. Clean slate. Damn it, D'Amica. We're at a clean slate. Clean slate, bitch. Let's knock. All right, Divine Spirit, we're here with the hashtag Lost Souls Oracle deck. Grab your notebook and your pen. We might be doing some homework here. I don't know where this is going to go. Let's get into it. Who is this? Getting all bent out of shape. The new Colts, they won't last. It was getting bent out of shape. It ain't want to come. It ain't want to go back in. They won't last. Your new movements, your new Colts, they won't last. Thank you, Divine Spirit. Try to run back in there. Nope, ass got caught. Who is these? But also, I'm looking at Steward, Nose, clean slate. Hold up. We got a lot of homework to do, guys. Damon, Kiana, Jason. Stewart, Knowles, Noland. The healthcare system was the deadliest war. Self-aware AI is in the building. This is type 4 out of 4. This AI is the ultimate hypothetical AI with consciousness, self-aware, and feelings far beyond current capabilities. Okay? All right, so who gonna fall under these new cults that won't last? Go to your smart paradise. Go to your smart paradise. My aunt has the final say. Prepare for independence and freedom. Some accidentally summoned us for vengeance. Some of them accidentally summoned up whatever going on in they cult. They talking about they accidentally for vengeance. A lot of us are on high stakes missions, okay? And so are they. What is good or bad? But these high stakes mission is a period of intense, challenging activity. It's a divine calling. It's an urgent, life-defining purpose, operating front lines of faith, deep reliance on the divine and spirit. Consequences, both for oneself and others, are profound and eternal. This is a worldly mission, a soul business. I have not stolen food, grains, or offerings. Right? You're on high stakes missions. You have not stolen food, grains, or offerings. So you got the mermaids and the sirens on their ass because they on the water saying we are luring them to their deaths with our enchanting songs. Because this is about your intuition and your emotion. Clean slate. Clean slate. Right? It's time to access the vast, often mysterious emotions and subconscious realms. We are urging you to trust in inner guidance. Right? Discretion against the dirty offer. This is all going under new cults won't last. Separate but equal. Clean slate. Woo! Clean slate. Woo! Damn. All right. Stewart, Knowles, Nolan, Damon, Kiana, Jason. It's all her fault. Whatever's going on. The new cults won't last. It's all her fault. Let's see what's going on with these 6 names. We still got the Queen of Swords up here and the 4 of Swords up here. So overall, somebody that's very independent and honest is in this energy, right? They're looking at all the facts before making a decision. Somebody else, or they're all trying to nurture themselves, take a vacation. They need a mental health day. Somebody's overthinking about money. Let's see what's going on. Thank you, Divine. Clean slate. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. Ashe. Damn. That's, hey, do we got a clean slate? Yes, we do. The way the fuck that shot out, though, first of all, something's buried in the Nevada desert. Okay? Something might be under it. Something, you know how they be having their little bunker systems and shit. But something is buried in the Nevada desert, as above, so below. Okay? We're looking at criticism. They will regret every word. Somebody's criticizing somebody, and they will regret every word. Iowa and Oklahoma and Nevada is in the building. We're looking at fear. They're in fear of losing love. Somebody's in fear of losing love. The Globe Theater and the Rose Theater is in the building, as above, so below. An archon tried to attack you. So whether they are the archons or the archons are sent to them, they got an archon that's trying to attack something within here. Right? Give me a little bit more. An archon tried to attack you. Something's buried in the Nevada desert because they're in fear of losing love. Iowa and Oklahoma is also here. And you got the Rose Theater and the Globe Theater. It's being televised like an award show. Like this is all part of a show here, okay? It's being televised. They're criticizing somebody, okay? They're winning awards for this shit here, okay? It's like a competition. They're competing, okay? It's a theater. It's theatrics, okay? Everybody, action. Everybody's putting on a fucking show here. But they got archons that's trying to attack somebody here. It's all her fault. It's all her fault. Give me a little bit more. Can't leave me like this, divine spirit. Damn, what's going on? Shit, tag me. What? Ancient Greek kept Babylonian dark secrets. Okay. Zoroastrian fire temples, clean slate. We're reading off of this. Okay, and then clean slate again. So something about sacred places of worship using fire as a manifestation of cosmic order and divine truth. So they had the divine presence of Ahura Mazda, the Lord of Wisdom there, maybe. Angra Mainyu, I hope I'm saying it right, my bad. Spinta Mayu. Oh shit, the Persian Empire, the road systems, Darius the Great, postal systems. God damn. There's a lot going on here. Cyrus the Great, 550 BC. They had a large army. We're talking about the Balkans to Egypt west, to Asia west, to Asia central, Indus Valley, Asia southeast, and then it says Alexander the Great. Okay, that's a lot of going back in history type shit. All right, you never know. There's this archon that's very, very been around for centuries here, right? Been around for centuries. You got these deities that have been around for centuries, and they are showcasing themselves on a fucking stage, getting awards and shit, okay, from ancient Greek with Babylonian dark secrets. That some of them are in fear of losing love here, all right? But what the fuck going on in Iowa, Oklahoma? We already know something's buried in the Nevada desert. But y'all sitting up here fucking criticizing. You'll regret every word. All right. Damon, Kiana, Jason, Stewart, Knowles, and Nolan. All right. Now we on the healthcare systems was the deadliest war. Ooh-wee. Clean slate. Thank you, divine. Thank you, spirit. Ashe. Woo. This heavy. This heavy. What we looking at? Who are you? Who is them? And them. Alright. So we got the ones that we're going to keep out. Let's see if we got a clean slate here. Yes, indeed. We got Arizona right here. I'm looking at Arizona, West Virginia, Healthcare system was the deadliest war. Clean slate. Let's read what dropped on the table here. All right, clean slate. The healthcare system was the deadliest war. We got box office coming out and bankable star coming out. Okay, so ticket office for amount of business. Tickets sold to the public for admission to an event, ritual, human sacrifice here. Healthcare system was the deadliest war. And they made movies about it here. Okay, take a look at, I think it's on Netflix there, The House of Usher. Take a look at that joint there. Just that's more modern day for us that don't like to go back in the day, look at them old ass movies or TV shows. The House of Usher. Okay, box office is countertop, like their medicine countertop. Okay, you can buy it off the countertop. Hole in the wall or window, you can get their goddamn medicine. The healthcare system was the deadliest war. All right, so you got to understand how we're decoding. So with box office, it's saying wicked, right? It was very wicked. Film industry, arena, stadium, Hollywood, movie industry, movie theater, the healthcare system runs it all. You see where we going with this, y'all? So then you got a bankable star is in this energy. Michael Jackson, shit. Michael Jackson ass got shot up with some shit that took his ass out. We all, when we fuck around with what we like to fuck around with, we all like to indulge, but goddamn, allegedly they took my man out or took your man out. I'm learning some things now. I don't say nobody, my man or my woman, no more. But it's all her fault with this bankable star. Because remember, it still revolved around all her fault. Whatever's going on with this healthcare system was the deadliest war. You got a bankable star that's in the building. Excuse me. A film actor capable of guaranteeing box office success. They are called the star vehicle, y'all, now. They secure distribution. The garner media attention helps film companies secure investments. Now, what I'm also trying to help us understand and help us learn together is when we're watching certain movies, when you're watching anything on TV, the news, the movies, the TV shows, any of that, you're going to notice you're going to start decoding. You're not looking at it for what it is. It's certain words and certain shit that's going to start popping out to you, and you're going to be able to decode what that movie is about, what that TV show is actually about within your own perception, right? Because we all have to have our own perception in order to make this shit work. All right. So you got a bankable star that's in the energy here. For media attention, they're garnering media attention. They're helping film companies secure investment through this healthcare system, which was the deadliest war. They are called the star vehicle. The film actor capable of guaranteeing box office success. They secure the distribution now. Stick with me, y'all. God damn it. We got Arizona and West Virginia out here. I be going on these little trips. I be fucking tripping. Trip out with me. I ain't got no shrooms. I ain't had no shrooms in a while. I got some weed, though. I don't feel like rolling it up. I'm at a clean slate with what I got going on, but we're going to keep it going because I want to know what the fuck going on. Because you're not going to just drop me off at bankable star stank ass, even though that was enough. That was enough with the healthcare system, but I'm nosy. Shut up. I wrote this shit down. We going to figure it out who this. So it says here, real niggas roll call. God damn. It's time for the real niggas roll call. Y'all niggas can't fuck with my niggas, ho. That's what it say. The real kings is coming. Woo! I got goosebumps. God damn. Emperors who rule important provinces. Real nigga roll call. A Ice Cube joint was the most hottest motherfucker. I need my other device. I'm going to look that up. But let's finish this. Ding, 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 ding. My mind. Real nigga roll call. Y'all niggas can't fuck with my niggas, ho. Okay, so the healthcare system out here. All right, and we learned that they're using bankable stars to sell the tickets, right? Countertop, counterfeit, hole in the wall, in the window, whatever it is for an event, ritual, or human sacrifice. Remember that at the box office. So Arizona and West Virginia. Y'all heavy in this shit. All right, but don't worry, because now we done did the roll call. I said we was nosy as fuck. Who the fuck is in this energy? Well, I'm glad we did, because goddamn it, who coming out next? Let's turn them all over. Oh my God. Whether it's good or whether it's bad, I don't give a fuck. You understand me? They got the Anunnaki and they goddamn energy with the healthcare system that was the deadliest war. So maybe some of the Anunnaki was involved, and maybe they got the real niggas roll call coming with the other Anunnakis coming to fuck their ass up. Whatever it is, I'm just reporting. I am that 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 I am. And what it's saying is, this is a group of deities of the ancient Sumerians, Akkadians, Assyrians, and Babylonians. Symbolic gods represent natural forces. So whether it's good or whether it's bad, we got them everywhere. That's why I said I fuck with the alphabet boys. You got me fucked up. I'll call the police on you in a minute. The fuck wrong with you, peasant? They here to serve me, right? Fuck. And I understand in their world. See, y'all gotta. We all have to understand this. In their world, they're only served to protect them. You gotta computer set recall their ass. Look here, bitch. Not like that to none of y'all police officers, alphabet boys, nothing like that. I don't got nothing to do with y'all systems. But I do know you're here to serve and protect. Okay? Use them for what they are. I call them bitches in the heart. Get your people. I'll tell them real quick, get your people. Get your people. Get them in line now. And don't cut them loose now. Don't cut them loose. So the president can grant pardons for federal crimes. You got the president in the building of this shit granting pardons for the federal crimes of the healthcare system. That was the deadliest war. It says here, you act as a mirror of the as above, so below principle. So you're in the energy. And to top it off, Archangel Raphael. Archangel Raphael. I'm about to cry. God damn. The traveler. Right? Represent travelers, lovers, representing youth, restoring the earth. So while y'all out here with your healthcare systems, right? You got, in the end, Archangel Raphael fighting with the real nigga roll call. They came out too. That's the real niggas. Excuse me for the one-eye shit. That's the real niggas. Fuck wrong with y'all. Fuck wrong with you. See, my mindset different. Y'all looking for motherfuckers in the physical. I'm not. The fuck? Archangel Raphael is going to bring people closer to God and is the angel of healing. God has different meanings for different people. In their systems, they have somebody named God too. Whatever God is to you, that's your battle. That's your mindset. But whatever it is, Archangel Raphael is here. Damn. Y'all niggas can't fuck with my niggas' help. So with this fourth story here with the Oracle deck, we got the self-aware AI in the building. All right, so this is a smart motherfucker. This is like the Megan 2 type motherfucker. If y'all seen Megan 2.0 or Megan 1 or iRobot or any of that type of shit here, this is a no, it's more, this one is more like this one is a person, right? It ain't even a Megan 2.0. This is a real live motherfucker that it says here, ultimate hypothetical AI with consciousness that is self-aware and has feelings far beyond current capabilities. So that's like your Elon Musk and shit. No disrespect to you, Elon. We had a clean slate. Let's get this shit rocking and rolling. Let's even going over these motherfuckers right here. Y'all niggas can't fuck with my niggas, ho. Damn. That's a lot. You know what, Divine Spirit? Turn them loose. Turn them loose. Clean slate. This way. We got a lot going on this way. Oh, we got one and then a clean slate. Look at this. Watch this. And then I gotta read all the rest that came out. We got, oh, fuck everybody in the world. Not in the realm. Fuck everybody in the world. All right, we got this and then it was a clean slate, y'all. Hold on, before I keep dropping everything. Clean slate. Whew. Okay, so we got some shit that flew out on top of the self-aware AI. We got Freeman that flew. Hold on. Bring your ass here. Y'all be thinking shit be real. We got Freeman that flew on the new Colts Won't Last. Who else is under the Freeman here? Nothing there. Let's put Freeman over here. They are grappling with the meaning of life, death, and suffering. The new cults that won't last. All right. Oh, come help me clean up my motherfucking room, too. I told y'all I got something. Look, I ain't even had no fucking watermelon. I did eat them Fritos. Don't get me fucked up. I did, right? I ain't even had no watermelon, y'all, right? I'm thinking that my 14-year-old was in my little bit of space and had some watermelon. I took a little nap there, as you can see, but I kept smelling watermelon, which was a refreshing smell. But when I went to sleep, I could have sworn it was a little bit more watermelon on there than what it is. I tell you what, if the spirits did eat the watermelon, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But that's what I feel like. I feel like the motherfuckers ate that shit. It was a little bit more on there before I lay down. I ain't eat no watermelon today. I do need to eat some. But anyway, you got this Freeman here that flew on the new cults that won't last, also falling under the self-aware AI. So they're grappling with the meaning of life, death, and suffering. So we got Freeman. What is a Freeman? It says here, a person not bound by federal or feudal obligations, possessing civil rights. Be careful with that civil rights shit, okay? It's a difference. They look at civilians as fucking peasants, okay? Excuse me. A freeholder or tenant by free services, not a villain, serf, bound to a lord. Or villain. You're not bound to a lord. So a member of a city with the specific privileges, member of a municipal corporation with full civil rights. Like your Al Sharpton and them. Like them type of folk over there, all right? You got Roman law, a person who was born free of or emancipated, opposite of a slave. Yeah, that's like your black boule people over there, too, with that civil rights situation, your Freemans. They're new cults and the old cults, they don't last. The old cults didn't last anyway. That's why they try to do these new movements. That shit won't last anyway either. So you got this also came out in the energy. Bear with me while I try to pronounce these names. Excuse me, deities, gods and goddesses and all that shit. My bad. I'm going to try my best. We got Pele, the fiery goddess of the volcanoes, resides in the, my God, which is the crater in the active Kilauea volcano. Okay, destruction from volcanic eruptions, beautiful and dangerous with the temper. You got Laka in the building, the divine patroness of the hula dance. Oh shit, come get my hips together, Laka, please. Please, them joints is locked up. Come on, Laka, do me good. Honored through offerings and prayers during the hula dance. All right, and then you got Maui coming out in the building, a heroic demigod with magical abilities, harnessing the sun to extend daylight, providing more time for productivity. Okay, beauty, love, and fertility is also harnessed within this energy. Maui is unsuccessful at granting immortality to humans. So you'll hear stories of adventures and tales. On the back, we got Cain, who is the god of creation and sky, the creator of their heavens, plays a vital role in origin of humanity and their culture. This is the birth of the first people from red and white clay in their culture here, okay? You got Kanalua, the god of the ocean and the underworld, that is connected to the powers of Cain that form balance and represent vastness and depth of the natural world. You got Lanoa or Canola, who has the ability to shapeshift, magnificent as a magnificent giant octopus, I believe. You got Lono in the building, who is the god of fertility and agriculture, rain, and music. One of the major gods with bountiful harvests. Feathers holds great significance and sacred, powerful, and is sacred and powerful, and the staff is like its authority. I've been finding a bunch of feathers as well lately too. I always find the feathers, but lately they've been coming. The big joints, the big. Hold on. I think I got one in here now. Big boy joints. I be picking up the little ones too. Y'all call them little, but I pick them up. Yeah, bigger ones. I been getting bigger ones coming out. I think that's it. I had another one, but I gave it to one of my coworkers. All right, so now we got Arkansas in the building with this self-aware AI. So something might be brewing in Arkansas where they're producing it, or they have a city or town there where they're letting them loose. But you got Harrison, 2-race riot in 1905 and 1909. They drove people outside the city by whipping and threatening them. They were considered black prisoners. A white mob broke into a local jail to kidnap 2 black prisoners. In Arkansas, Stinnett died from strangulation as a result of a botched hanging 15 minutes after it began in 1909. Harrison 2-race riot again, 1905, 1909. So now you got 65% accuracy rate required. So how is this connected to the self-aware AI? Maybe they try to use their souls with this whole soul harvesting and all that shit to give these AIs consciousness, okay? We got 65% accuracy rate is required. Something to do with these AIs here. 65% accuracy rate is required. No matter what, I'm going to push through. Oh, no matter what, I'm going to push through. Okay, don't give up. That's coming from Otonio or Tonio on Spotify. Check that out. Denmark is in the building. And to end this off, the final words to the self-aware AI from Divine and Spirit is, you rule no more. Wow. And it's all her fault. The fuck? All right, where we at? All right, 107.13 on the timer. We made it. Niggas, we made it. Whew. I wasn't even going to come on this job, Joker. I ain't going to say I'm going to come on later, because typically if I say I'm going to come on later, I'll be lying. So I see y'all when y'all see y'all, but let us get through what? These comments, and let us do what? That's most important. Let us pray. Let's get through these comments. All right, I got MJU78EH that said hello. What up? How you doing? Molly Alex, what up? How you doing? Kai Watson, what's up? How y'all doing? Anime Girl, hope you still here. Did y'all last? Y'all ready to subscribe? Did you enjoy the ride? I told you to wait now. All right. We got Anime said yes, slay girl. Molly said yes, slay, yes. They said slay. Okay, I'll take that. I ain't heard it. You almost made me do that clock that T shit. I'm trying to stay away from it. I have a 20-year-old in here who is Zeus network the fuck out. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm trying to not do that shit. My bad. If y'all see that shit come out, I'm going to correct it. Molly Alex said period. I almost did it again. Period. What is going on? Maybe they in the energy, the city girls and all that shit. I don't know. What's that deal? How y'all doing? To the city girls and everybody else. Turkish Delight said this. K Bernier 7294 said I'm an Aquarius. That's what's up, K. I'm a Leo. Alright, I'm a Leo. We twin zodiacs and shit. Sharon Wallace 7493 said Willie. Sharon said Willie did it. Goddamn it, Willie did that shit. Angel Marley 777 said hey baby girl, it's been a while. Much love to you. Anna Lucia Soares said hi and said the following. Can you see if I'm not saying that, Anna. You done came on here before and said that before, Anna. My bad, but I ain't doing that shit. Angel Marley 777 said fucking miss you. And you ain't even email me, Anna. I told you email me. You ain't even do that. Email me, girl. Angel Molly 777 said, fucking miss you. I miss you too, beloved. I'll be missing y'all. Although I'm missing you, I'll find a way to get through. I was going through the same thing though. I know, right? Like trying to pull myself into. I was like, damn, yo, but I got on here though. I ain't washed my ass or nothing. I need to go wash my ass. Anyway, we got Christine Poe that said, "How up, Christine?" Bob Zozo said, "Hey, you going? Thank you. I worked on this." She said she glowing. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Kai, what's up? I ain't even know you came in the building. What's going on with the two in the building? I love you. I love y'all. 222 again. Angel Marley said, got me dying. I be tripping. We be tripping. I ain't gonna keep blaming this shit on me. It's we. We're all in this together. High School Musical. Stacey Cruz said, blessings to you. And then put the EA13. What that mean, y'all? Stacey, what that mean? Blessings back to you, though. Sari Fiddler said, your hair beautiful. God bless you. Thank you. I finally starting to do my own shit. I'm growing up. I'm trying to bring the beads back. Rick James out this bitch. Serena and Venus out this bitch. You dig what I'm saying? Angel Marley with the 234. And then Angel Marley says, sorry. I always forget. Don't say sorry shit. We apologetic for stuff, but we ain't sorry for nothing, Angel. You got us like that. And then Sarah Fiddler is going to finish us off with God bless you. You're pretty. Yeah, Sarah. I ain't used to hear. You know, when I hear certain things like that, I ain't going to lie to y'all. I hear certain shit like that, it makes me feel a little bit awkward. I think I appreciate you, but when you used to hear that you was ugly or you was fat or you was this or you was that, you start to believe that shit. You know what I'm saying? And it fuck up your mind when you know. When I look in the mirror, I know. All right, I'm pretty, I'm beautiful. You're a beautiful ass motherfucker. But then when other people say it, it be like, damn, I appreciate y'all seeing my life for what it is. You know what I'm saying? And if I was able to see you, I can guarantee you that I'll be able to see yours as well. It's a frequency, baby. It's a frequency, baby. Enjoy the ride. All right, y'all, take a deep breath in. Hold that shit. Release that shit. Bring your ass here. Let us pray. I love you. We rebuke all spells, rituals, and castings that are not of the highest frequencies of source love consciousness that may have been projected our way on all timelines, planes, and dimensions, consciously, subconsciously, and unconsciously, knowingly and unknowingly. Anything and everything that we are all connected to, spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally, energetically, and ethereally, it's all protected. All is transmuted to whatever was sent to me, and then it's sent back to its source, because we are already sovereign and we are already free. Any agreements and any contracts that we may have agreed to while we were being on lower paradigms of existence of consciousness, they are already cut, burned, and ended on all timelines, planes, and dimensions, consciously, subconsciously, and unconsciously, knowingly and unknowingly. Divine Collective, I know that I am sovereign. Divine Collective, I know that you are sovereign. Divine Collective, I know that the thing that they are most afraid of is that together in consciousness, we are sovereign. It is done because we've already won. It is done because we've already won. It is done because we've already won. And so it is. All right, and hold on. Remember I said I lit that incense? We're at 113 on the timer. So that incense is still lit right here. Let me go grab the incense though. And let's see something. Where is that? Let's see if it got a time on it. So it say here, this incense here. Oh, they smart. You know how someone be like, I burn for 10 hours. I burn for 5 hours. That's how you do it. You just sell the motherfucker. Shout out to Blunt and Mild. I got the Death Stare incense that I lit today. And shit, it's still lasting us. At 1:14, an hour, 14 minutes on the timer. Much peace, much light, much love, but especially the darkness because of dark matter. And if ain't nobody told y'all today, I'm going to tell you every day, but I would love for you to tell yourself these 3 words at least 9 times in the mirror every day. I love you. 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 It's 9 times, and this is the mirror. But make sure you get in your mirror and you say it to yourself 9 times now. I love y'all. Y'all niggas can't fuck with my nigga.